Please don't sell your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and your altcoins to the whales right now. I know everyone always says, this is so urgent on YouTube and have these crazy thumbnails to get your attention. This is actually urgent. Please don't do this. This is going to be a very big mistake and I have proof. Okay, watch this video. Welcome to the Kale Show. Hey, yada, yada, yada. Thank you guys so much. I have an amazing, amazing show planned for you and I'm literally going to lay down some proof to you and some insider information here about whales that are absolutely buying this dip right here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm going to show you exactly where they're buying, what they're buying, how much they're buying, and where this thing is going so that you guys don't lose money. So if you're interested in this, if you're interested in not being one of the wusses, because there are some wusses out there right now, I want to just call out every single person who has stopped watching, crypto YouTube channels, crypto Twitter. There's a lot of people who have fallen off the wagon. But you who are watching right now, you are one of the people that's actually going to take advantage of this. Because if you look at the views, right, my views are down a little bit. And I don't think this is because the channel sucks. I mean, I'm a little bit biased. I think it's a pretty good channel. I mean, we got this play button. Hey, baby! Hey, thank you guys so much for this, by the way. Like really, really totally off topic. But guys, we got the play button. Thank you guys so much. But the channel is absolutely fantastic, but the views are down. The views are down on every single crypto channel, right? And why is that? That's because some people are leaving the market right now. And people are like, oh, it's over. Bitcoin's going into a bear market. It's over. And I want to propose to you one simple thought. That's exactly what the whales want you to think. That's exactly what the big money that I'm going to show you here in a second and some insider stuff here wants you to think. Okay, and so if you're one of the people that is here for the long haul, if you're one of the people that's here to actually make money in this market and not just go away the second that the tide turns against us, will you please do me a favor and smash that like button for me? It really helps us get these videos out, and we need it even more right now while everyone's losing interest. Okay, so please do that for me. That would be amazing. Some quick housekeeping stuff, guys. Follow me on Twitter, obviously at Kale if you're not already, but also Instagram, guys. I'm posting on Instagram. I posted the play button. Again, thank you guys so much for that. But the real Kale Abe, I want to make sure we get the Instagram built up before the scammers find it. Literally, my mom got a DM the other day from a fake Instagram person already. So can you please go follow me on Instagram so we can stop the scammers? That'd be amazing. And then one last quick public service announcement, guys, and we're on to the show. 2+2 Genesis. Okay, this is an incredible project. This is our NFT project. We have a Discord channel. Yesterday, we did our first celebrity AMA in the Discord channel with Mr. Tigger. If you guys don't know who Mr. Tigger is, please go follow him. He's absolutely amazing. He's an expert in Polkadot, in KSM, in Mover, in Remark, and he absolutely dropped bombs in the channel yesterday. And people were saying that it was the most valuable thing that we've done in 2+2, which makes me feel great. And honestly, I learned so much yesterday. We have another one of these AMAs this Tuesday with the CEO of Tech Crypto Media, which is an amazing, amazing gaming platform. So if you're interested in that, you have to own this one. And if you own this one, you're going to get a token dropped to you soon. So that's all I got. Very fast public service announcements. I want to get onto this show, guys. I really, really do. I want to show you some insider shit. Is that okay? I want to show you some stuff that people wouldn't talk about in your barber shop, all right? These are the people that are actually controlling this market right now. And these are the people that if you sell your coins to right now, I'm trying to get loud. I had a long weekend, we were out drinking with people. Like, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of waking up to Omicron. Like, are you guys sick and tired of waking up to the chart like this? Like, the chart is like, oh, let's go down because Omicron, and then let's bounce back up. Like, I'm so sick of this market right now, and I get why people are quitting. Like, it makes me tired, and but at the same time, I have to maintain my energy. I have to pump my energy into this camera because I cannot let you guys sell to the whales right now. I cannot let you do it. I can't. Please don't do this. I'm going to show you right now why. These are the insiders. Pentoshi has been saying this for a few days now, and he is saying that this is what he thinks is going to play out. We're going to dip down here on Bitcoin into the $46,000 region. Then we're going to go up. We're going to meet there's going to be a lack of liquidity above us during these holiday hours, which I agree, which is going to allow us to get to $53,000 Bitcoin here in the next couple of weeks. And I think that is absolutely, absolutely a logical path of thought. And I'm going to back it up with some other things here, okay? First, we have a normal guy. I don't know how much Ryan Cantering Clark does. I don't know if he's like a big time trader or what. But I do know that Pentoshi, when he trades his average trade size. He posted on Twitter all the time, is like $8 million. Okay, so this is a big dog. Okay, and what he said back, this is really interesting, right? This is how I would like you to picture this. Okay, imagine that you're a billionaire. Okay, Pentoshi's not a billionaire, but imagine you're worth like $100 million, and one of your normal friends comes up to you and says, I'd be very uncomfortable. This is what's happening, okay? I'm not saying, honestly, I don't know. Ryan might actually be a badass, but I don't know. He says, if I was long right now, it would actually make me uncomfortable at this point to know that the larger players were long from higher. So he's basically saying like he feels uncomfortable. I think he's actually a good trader. I didn't mean to like diss Ryan or anything, but I just like this response from Pentoshi, okay? It says, I have an average entry of 46,300 with a pretty significant size, and I understand that we will likely go as low as 42K. So he's saying there could be some more downside. He said, but I de-risk significantly with good friends like Zoo. We're gonna get to this in a second. This is some insider stuff here, guys. And Light above 60K, and I feel that this 42 to 46 range is a good value to lock in those gains. Personally, time horizon is key. Wow, what a great response, right? He's basically saying that he was selling in the 60Ks and now he's buying back what he sold here because he thinks it's a good bet. And he talks about this guy named Zoo. So I'm like, who is this guy named Zoo, right? I found out who Zoo is. This guy right here, his name is Zoo Husu. He is amazing. Look, he honestly looks like he's still in college. Like, but this is something that you need to learn in crypto. If a guy like this looks like he's still in college, but he has something that says CEO at 3 Arrows Capital. 3 Arrows Capital is a giant hedge fund. This is the big money now. This is the new money. Like, you can't just look at someone and say, oh, he doesn't have gray hair, he's not a billionaire. This guy is so rich, it's ridiculous, right? And he has a massive, massive hedge fund. And so what he's saying, Pentoshi is saying, is that people like Zoo and Light, which is another, I think this is another like guy like that, right? They sold some Bitcoin above 60K and now they're buying back in the 42 to 46 range, right? And if you go to Zuhu's actual Twitter, I'm gonna go back here, he's saying the same thing. Okay, so he said it to Ryan too. He replied to Ryan and he said, I think larger players are probably just multi-day TWAP and limit absorbing. So what they're saying is they're they talk like traders, okay? But with that said, I think people who are uncomfortable should reduce their position. So I'll show you what he means. He says they're absorbing this range. I'll show you in a second, but there's one more chart, right? Zuhu even points this out himself. Every generation of bottom sellers have to learn for themselves that the only order flow that matters is Bitfinex. Now, before you get bored, look at this chart, okay? He's showing you right here, he's showing you this cool looking chart, and everyone always shows this. And it's weird how they start to show this right before the bottom forms on Bitcoin. This is what I used way back. Remember when before Bitcoin went to like 69K, it was at like 39K. I actually called the bottom within 1 day by using this chart. I couldn't find the tweet, but like you can go scroll through my Twitter if you want proof. But seriously, guys, this is the chart right here. Okay, so I want to blow your mind a little bit today. This is the Bitfinex chart, and I've showed it a couple times on the channel, but it's on tradinglight.com. You can pull this up yourself. It's a pretty cheap subscription. But what this shows is the buy orders on Bitcoin, okay? It shows where the whales are buying Bitcoin. They've already like placed an order. So if you don't know how crypto works, you can go in and say, hey, I want to buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, but I only want to pay $40,000 for it, right? So that's these yellow lines right here. You see these giant yellow lines right here. There's literally billions of dollars. I mean, I might be exaggerating, but I don't think I am. Like, you see how thick this yellow is? There is so much support at $40,000 that it's basically impossible for Bitcoin to go below $40,000, right? They're going to buy all of the Bitcoin if they can force the price down this low. However, what I thought was interesting this morning, and I thought was definitely that it changed a little bit. Sorry, it's being weird right now. But you see how there's a lot more yellow in this region right here and a lot more thick yellow up here, like right where we're having this battle right now, right between the $55,000, $56,000 level, there's a lot more thicker yellow lines. You see this line right here? Like, it's pretty thick. And so that wasn't there a few days ago. So what that is showing me is what Zoo is saying, right? Zoo is the big money, right? He is the whale. He is the whale. And he is literally saying that every generation of bottom sellers have to learn for themselves that the only order flow that matters is Bitfinex. So what he's saying is that the whales are loading up on Bitfinex. And he's also saying that they're absorbing this range just like they were selling over 60K. And if I can show you one chart that looks like they're absorbing your coins, imagine if you sell here. What happens? If you sell your Bitcoin here, if you sell your Ethereum here, if you sell your altcoins here, what happens? They absorb it. They have the orders ready to catch you. They're like a giant whale with their mouth open. Just think about it. That's what it is. Like this chart, I'm gonna do a really weird demonstration for you guys, okay? This chart right here is their mouth open. And you sell and the whale eats it. And they just eat all your coins. That's literally what's happening here, okay, guys? So what am I saying to summarize all of this? Don't sell. Guys, if you are still holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, or altcoins, the time to sell, and I was cautious, guys. Like, you can't tell me I wasn't. Like, if you go on this channel and look, it's not like I've been saying, hey, don't sell this whole time. Like, if you watch the past, like, 7, 8, 9 videos, bear market starts Wednesday. I mean, I was warning you guys, like, you know, it's probably time to take some profits. But if you haven't taken profits yet, if you are sitting here right now and you're thinking, oh, maybe I should take profits, please don't. Please be careful. I'm not financial advice. You guys know I'm not your advisor. But guys, look at this. This is a very bad time to sell your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your altcoins, because you're just going to be selling it directly to the whales. So the only thing that gives me pause with this, the only reason I can't say for sure that we are going to like new all-time highs right away, that we are going to just boom, just go right back up, right, is a couple things. Number one, the Fed is tightening policy. But number two, the leverage ratio is still pretty high. So I will warn you that the leverage is still pretty high. I think that in the short term, right, in the very short term, I think that the dynamic of these whales ready to buy with Zoo and Pentoshi is going to outweigh this leverage. And I think that it's very, very simple for us to follow a plan like Pentoshi is saying here and head back up to the $53,000 region. So what am I going to do to play this range? And then I'm off the video for you guys. Okay. This is what I would do. I would try to accumulate. If you haven't, if you're like, I want to get back into this market, you know, I don't know. Or if you're holding, right? If you're holding, I would just hold and sell somewhere in the 52, 53K region, right? And then evaluate from there. Say, okay, am I going to get back in? Are we going higher? Are we going back down? Is there going to be another dip? That's my plan, right? I'm just going to hold. I bought some stuff down here in the $46,000 region, and I'm going to hold up until the 52K region. Then I'm going to sell, and then I'm going to reevaluate. That's my current plan, okay? And you guys can do whatever you want. You can try to enter down here. You can wait for a smaller dip. Pentoshi even said we might dip a little bit lower, so that's totally up to you. What coins should you buy? I talk about them in all my other videos, guys. Look at AVAX, look at Luna, look at Altura, look at D-Race, look at all of these coins that I've been talking about for months. If you want more information on that, go back and watch my other videos. That's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed that, please just smash the like button so that, you know, people actually watch these videos, even though everyone's like, oh, bear market. It's not a bear market. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. All right. Love you guys. Bye.